Right.
I've lost most of my cereal.
Okay, your car, is it not? Your blue Mercedes. Where have you had a drink this morning?
I have not. I've told you I've had tea this morning.
Daniel, can you go and join that group, please?
Yeah, I've literally just woke up, mate.
Yeah, can you go and join that group, please? The group up there, you know what it is? Team has had a drink this morning.
No.